Hello, middle school and high school students. How's it going? It's February. Wow, can you believe that it's already February? I cannot. This is unbelievable. But here we are, our first week in February. I hope all is going well and things are um, moving along in a positive way for you. I wish you well, of course. I'll always wish you well and healthy. So, this week we are going to be continuing our relationship skills lessons, and this week we'll be talking about problem solving and teamwork, and how that kind of all works with. Um, there we go. Happens every time. It was doing just fine. Building relationships and how you sometimes have to have that other conflict resolution that also kind of plays a part into everything. So sorry, hopefully it's not too dark in here. So what is teamwork? Teamwork is that kind of like collaborative work that you do with a group of people, a group of friends or classmates, um, that has everybody's perspectives being taken. And what is problem solving? Problem solving is one of those things where it's the ability to really take a problem and talk about how to solve it. And sometimes when you're problem solving or working as a team, you have to use some compromising in order to make it work when you have such a large group of people. So you have that compromising piece to go along with how do we solve this problem as a group? How do we use teamwork so that we're not all arguing and fighting? Also, sometimes just to really know, excuse me, that everybody's opinion counts and that even though we disagree, it's okay um, to respectfully disagree with somebody without getting all upset. So we're gonna start with a video as always to kind of help us a little better with what we're talking about today.
Positive problem solving. There are times when we don't agree with others. We may even feel a little upset or angry about someone else's choices.
Mm-hmm.
But there are steps we can take to stay calm and solve the problem. Step 1. Think about what is happening. Could there be a misunderstanding? Ask yourself, how am I feeling right now?
Mm-hmm.
Step 2. Tell others how you feel. Sometimes talking things out helps to solve the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Step 3. Listen to what the other person is saying. Sometimes we hurt others by accident. If you did hurt someone on accident, this is a good time to say you're sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Step 4. Give or ask for space. Sometimes the other person is not ready to be calm. That's okay. Stay calm and remember you can only control yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Step 5. Ask an adult for help. Tell tell the adult all the steps you took on your own. After you share how you tried to solve the problem, the adult can help you try another solution. We can all be positive problem solvers.
So as you can see, she gave out in that video 5 ways in order for you to help you solve a problem. One is think about what is happening. Okay, so think about what is the problem, the situation, the conflict that is at hand. Two, tell others how you feel. So if you feel a type of way about something, you should be able to express that to the group or to your friends, how you feel. Three, listen to what the other people are saying. That is so important because if you don't listen to what people say, oftentimes we misinterpret, um, meaning we misunderstand what what they may have said or what we thought they said. So listening is important. Four, give or ask for space. So if you feel like you're starting to get upset or you're getting ready to flip your lid, as we know it's to be called, um, ask for space and let the other person have freedom to ask for space. If they feel like I'm starting to become heated, I'm about to flip my lid over this situation, allow for that space. And then all else fails, ask the doc for help. If you and your group are unable to solve the problem yourself, ask a doc for help and tell them kind of like where you are, like what you've talked about, what you think the solution should be, and then allow them to be able to help you all through um, the situation, through the problem that you may be having. Okay. So on that video, they had a couple reflection questions. And I kind of want you through this week to kind of think about these questions and see how this helps you problem solve or work as a team. So the one question was, when you have a problem that you can't handle on your own, who do you trust to help you? So who are those people? It could be another friend, it could be a teacher, it could be your coach. Who are those people that you trust to help you? Because it's important to have a list of people who you trust to help you with problems and help solve um, certain situations. Number two, what are some steps you can try before asking an adult to solve your problem? So before you go running to an adult or running to your parent or to the teacher, I want you to name some steps of some things that you could do. An example is I can stop and really think about what the problem is. I think that's always important to stop and reflect on what it really is that I need to do. Two, did I try everything before I'm going to ask the teacher? So those are just some examples of some things that you can think about before you go and ask the adults. And thirdly, how does it feel when someone is really listening to what you're saying? So when you know that somebody is really listening to you when you're talking, how does that make you feel? And then I want you to think about how that makes you feel. Then you listening to other people, how do you think that would make them feel? And how would that be able to help when you're trying to solve a problem as a group or as a team? I really do think you guys, the 7th through 12th graders, have this ability to solve problems. You just sometimes don't always tap into those things that you need. And so this week I want you guys to really focus on these things, on teamwork and solving problems and the skills that you need to do it. Okay? I am going to leave you guys today with a poem. I keep saying poem, but it's really a quote by somebody. It is a quote. And so the quote is, the best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. I like that. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. And this was by Mark Twain. You guys know that I say this every week, and I truly do mean it. If nobody's told you that they love you today, I do, and I always will. I will see you next week. I wish you well, and have a wonderful, wonderful week.